What is up, everyone? And today I'm bringing a deck profile on my Thunder Dragons. Thunder Dragons is a pretty cool deck, and now that we have Colossus finally back at 3, I've been very excited to do this deck profile. I've been working on this one for a while, and with I think it was the recent list, bringing the Wyvern Buster and Collapse Serpent to 2, which will probably come back to 3 on the next ban list. Though if they come back to 3, do you really want to run 3 of each? I don't know. But without further ado, make sure to like, subscribe, and let's just get right into it. First, I run 3 Thunder Dragon Dark. Now the Thunder Dragons, they have like 2 effects. One is a discard effect from the hand. Another is effect when they're sent from the field to the graveyard or banished. So Dark, when it is discarded, or you can discard it to add 1 Thunder Dragon Dark from your deck to your hand. But if it's banished or sent from field to grave, you can add 1 Thunder Dragon card from your deck to hand. So either you search another copy of itself, or you search just any Thunder Dragon card. Both effects are pretty good, because as far as the first effect of Thunder Dragon Dark, that is a quick effect. It is the only Thunder Dragon quick effect outside of the Thunder Dragon Matrix. And if you have something like Titan on the field, that's definitely really good, because Titan has the effect that when a Thunder monster effect is activated in the hand, you can destroy one of your opponent's cards or monsters. So Thunder Dragon Dark turns allows you to trigger the Titan's effect on your opponent's turn. Also run 2 copies of Thunder Dragon Hawk. Hawk you can discard to special summon one of your Thunder Dragon monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. And if this card is banished, you can shuffle any number of cards from your hand into the deck, then draw the same number of cards. You're rarely going to use the secondary effect, you're most likely going to use the first effect. Because Hawk not only gets a Thunder monster on the field, it also activates a Thunder Dragon effect in hand, which basically Hawk by itself will completely fulfill the Colossus requirements. Next, I run 2 copies of Thunder Dragon Roar. Roar, you can discard this card from your hand, or you can discard this card to add to your hand a Thunder Dragon monster that is banished or in your graveyard. And if this card is sent from field to grave or banished, you can special summon 1 Thunder Dragon monster from your deck in defense position. That's definitely pretty good. So both Hawk and Roar have an effect to special summon a Thunder Dragon, and Dark is kind of like your searcher. Also run 1 copy of Thunder Dragon Matrix. I run Thunder Dragon Matrix as like a 4th Dark, another card that can quick effects discard itself to do something, which can also trigger the Titan. Next, I run 3 copies of the original Thunder Dragon. The original Thunder Dragon basically discards itself to add up to 2 Thunder Dragons from your deck to your hand. Or not Thunder Dragons, but Thunder Dragon. Like, Thunder Dragon can't add the other ones, but it's pretty cool. Most people, how I see them play it, they'll like pitch 1 Thunder Dragon to draw 2 Thunder Dragons, or not, but add both at the same time. I don't do that. I can see why you do that in something like Goat or Edison, but Thunder Dragon, what I usually do is I will add 1 and then use the effect to add the other. So basically I have 2 Thunder Dragons in the grave, because you really don't need it for discard. Next, I run 3 copies of Batteryman Solar. Solar, when it's normal summoned, you can send 1 Thunder monster from your deck to the graveyard. And additionally, if a Thunder monster is normal special summon while this is face up on the field, you can special summon a Batteryman token. So not as a foolish for your Thunder Dragon monsters, which is pretty useful. I'd say this is probably the card you want to open the most. Let's say, for example, you can send your Dark, or actually let's say you send your War, then you use the effect of your, let's say, White Dragon Wyvern Buster to banish the Roar. Then you can special summon a Thunder Dragon monster from hand, and then you can summon a token. Or if you want to just use Hawk's first effect. Also run the 2 Wyvern Buster and the 2 Collapse Serpent. I run 2 of each of the baby Chaos Dragons because they are currently at 2. And these are really good. Basically, Wyvern Buster can banish a Dark to special summon itself, and Collapse Serpent you can banish a Light to special summon itself. And when they are sent to the graveyard, you can add the other from your deck to your hand. And with the existence of Striker Dragon, basically it gets you a lot of advantage. Basically, with just one of these, it gets you into a Hieratic Seal. And that's not including its ability to, since they're going to be banishing Thunder Dragons, to trigger their effects. I also run the one Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. Legionnaire, you banish 3 light and or dark monsters, and you gain different effects depending on if you banish only light, only dark, or both. Most oftentimes you're going to use both. So if you use light, you can special summon a monster from the grave. Dark, you can discard or shuffle 1 random card from your opponent's hand into the deck, or both light and dark, destroy up to 2 cards on the field, which is really, really nice. And not only that, it is a level 8, which is important, because the Chaos Creator, which you run 2 of, is also a level 8. Basically, you summon this by banishing 1 light and dark, and you can target 3 of your banished monsters, special summon 1 of them, and the rest get shuffled back into the deck, which is definitely really good. It gives you a bit more recursion, and because it's also level 8, you can make rank 8 plays. Next, I run the Bystials as well, with the 3 Bystial Lubellion, 1 Magna, 1 Druid's Worm. Yes, I know it's not in English. I don't have an English copy. 1 Baldrake and 1 Saronir. Not only can they trigger the Thunder Dragon effects, they can also sort of like DD Crow one of your opponent's monsters, which is definitely really good. So they're very versatile, and of course Druid's Worm and Magna are definitely really good with their secondary effects. Moving on to the spells, we play the 3 Allure of Darkness. Darkness, you draw 2 cards and banish 1 dark monster from your hand, which is definitely really good, because not only will it trigger your Thunder Dragon effects, you get to draw 2. Also run the 1 Chaos Space, which is sadly still at 1, which can grab you one of your baby Chaos Dragons, or if you want to even grab something like the Chaos Sorcerer. Or not the Sorcerer, the Chaos Creator. Also run the 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion. Fusion is really cool, though you don't really use it, I'd say, as much, because most oftentimes you're going to be summoning Titan through its own effect. But if you have access to Fusion, you get to kind of skip that, and it gets allows you to sort of recover a lot of the banished Thunder Dragon. Next, I run 2 copies of Small World. Small World is another way to get to many of your other cards. Since there is a lot of different attributes, levels, and types, because you got both Dragon and Thunder as far as types, and they're both light and dark, and they also have mixed levels, so you can end up getting something more desirable, like let's say, for example, you want the Chaos Creator. Small World will help you get to that. I also run the 1 Foolish Burial, because you want your Thunder Dragons in the grave. I run the 1 Branded Regain, since you can grab that off of the Lubellion. And lastly, for the spells, I run 3 Pot of Desires. Moving on to the extra deck, I run 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Colossus. Colossus is really good because this prevents your opponent from adding cards from your deck to your hand, except by drawing. And if it's destroyed, you can banish a Thunder monster from your grave instead. The really cool thing is, now that we have it at 3, we get to be a lot more flexible with it. Like before, when Thunder Dragon Colossus when it was at 1, you had to be very careful because you couldn't really use it for the Titan. But now that it's back at 3, we don't really have to worry about that. I could summon 1, use it for XC material, then get another one out. So most turns you'll probably make like 2 Thunder Dragon Colossus, sometimes maybe even 3. Also run the 1 Titan, which has an effect that when a Thunder monster is discarded to activate its effect, you can destroy 1 card your opponent controls, or honestly just 1 card on the field. Also run the 1 Striker Dragon, as well as the 1 Hieratic Sphere of Heavenly Seals. Both are just really good Dragon Link monsters. Striker Dragon helps with the Chaos Dragons, and then Hieratic Seals is kind of what you're going to end on with that. Another card is Cross Sheep, since we do run fusions. It's a fusion summon as special. If you fusion summon to a zone this card points to, you can summon a level 4 or lower from grave. I do run the SP Little Knight, as well as a Guard Dragon Pisty. I'd say Pisty is probably the most replaceable card in this extra deck. But there'll be some times where I just want to get one of my dragons into the grave, and Pissy is a good way to get the baby Chaos Dragons into the grave. And if your arrows add up, which they might, you can reborn one of your dragons. Also got the one Dark, the one Unicorn, and the one Axis Code Talker. As far as XYZ monsters, I run the one Strike Bouncer, the one Hope Harbinger, and the one #1 Infection Buzz King. That's it for my Thunder Dragon deck. Let me know, what do you think of Thunder Dragons? Do you think it's a pretty cool deck? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video I make. Bye.